Everybody needs the ultimate indulgent fudgy recipe for a brownie. And I tell you what, my salted peanut butter double chocolate brownie, shh, don't tell anyone, might just be the recipe that you need to keep you comfortable this winter. And what makes the center of these brownies so gooey and fudgy is a layer of frozen peanut butter. Pour half a jar of really good quality peanut butter into your brownie pan and freeze it the night before. All right, for your brownie mix, it's so simple. Basically, it's just melt and mix. So I've got 200 grams of good quality dark chocolate, 200 grams of unsalted cubed butter. We're gonna gently melt the butter and chocolate over low heat on a bain-marie and give it a good stir. I've made this recipe really simple. 200 grams of dark chocolate, 200 grams of butter, and 200 grams of brown sugar. So it's starting to look really glossy and silky and smooth. Kind of reminds me of Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. So you can take this off the heat, just carefully remove it. In goes our brown sugar. I feel like brown sugar just gives brownies that extra fudginess. It also has a really nice kind of rich flavour, which is great for brownies. And a teaspoon of vanilla extract as well. I'm going to swap utensils. Try and not get chocolate all over me. And we're going to whisk in some eggs. I add in 1 egg at a time. And at this point, the mix might look like it's splitting, but never fear, it will come together, I promise. And then it's just like magic. The batter comes together. It is nice and smooth. So I've got 150 grams of plain flour, and I'm just gonna sieve that in. And we don't want to over stir and overwork the brownie mix at this point because we want it to be nice and fudgy. Gently fold in that flour. Once it's almost combined, I'm going to add in my extra bit of bling. I've got 100 grams of dark chocolate buttons. This is just going to give your brownie that little bit of hidden texture. So when you bite in, you just get that little bit of crunch, which is what I always love when having dessert. Now we can pour the brownie batter in my pan. I've just lined it with some baking paper. What you want to do is roughly divide the mixture in half. Pour half of it in first. Hoo, hoo, hoo. It's looking very naughty. So just ensure that you evenly spread the batter. And then take your pre-frozen layer of peanut butter, peel off the baking paper, and top the batter. Ooh, so much fudgy goodness. At this stage, I also like to sprinkle a layer of sea salt. And finish off your brownie by putting the remaining batter on top, spread it out, pop it into your oven, and then watch who fights to lick the spoon and bowl. This could go straight into your oven, 150 degrees for about 30 minutes. There is a fine line between a fudgy, gooey brownie and an overcooked one. So I always look for the edges to be cooked and a little bit cake-like and the center to still be a little bit soft. Now, as hard as it's going to seem, we need to let this cool down before slicing. So let it cool down in the tin for about 10 minutes, then pop it onto a cake rack to cool down completely. slice it up, and I tell you what, this is going to be perfect with a nice cup of tea and then perhaps a lie down.